If you have a carefree relationship to the food, then the food will have a carefree relationship with you in your body. No one shares that. No one. Literally, everybody is so much in their head. I love the curious field of science. There's two different aspects of it. I'm going to explain it. There's an arrogant field of science where scientists and people who read the studies, ketogenic warriors and carnivore warriors, vegan warriors, they read the studies and they think they know everything about what is in a food. We don't know everything that's in a food. For example, a papaya. We know certain vitamins that we discovered along the way, but we still discover new vitamins and we still figure out new ways that these nutrients, these papayas, these fruits, these vegetables, these meats act in our body. Everybody's all about science and this and this. I read this study and this study, and the mind wants to believe these studies. The mind is all over it. The mind is, oh, I schedule my food at this time and I can only eat fat. I can only eat protein before because my body has to absorb it fast. Or I can only eat the foods that have the most water in it. Eat first and the carbs last. Or should I eat the carbs first? And it totally messes with you because it builds resistance. It messes with your natural guidance system. You will stress out. You will go to a Whole Food store, to any store, and be like, these are the foods that I'm allowed to eat. These are the foods I'm not allowed to eat. These are the foods I'm stressing out. I don't know what to eat anymore. And that stress is actually hurting your relationship with food, and it's actually preventing you from digesting food right, because it's hindering the connection to you and the food. But if you have a carefree relationship to the food, then the food will have a carefree relationship with you in your body. Your natural guidance system is most inspired and is most likely to give you the messages when you're relaxed. When you're relaxed about any certain subject, when you're relaxed about food, when you're relaxed about everything around you. Like, I'm really excited to make this video right here now, so I know that I'm most conducive to talking about whatever is coming out, whatever is evolving out of me, whatever is inspired. And that same inspiration you can have with food. You can ask yourself, what am I most excited to eat? Now, there's a difference between excitements and cravings. Cravings come to fill a void. Excitement is something that you're inspired to. For example, first meal of the day today was an acai bowl for me, because I was inspired to have it. Now you can say, oh, that makes sense study-wise, because the strawberries and the fruits and the acai have enzymes that prepare your body to digest. But I wasn't thinking like that. I was inspired to eat it, and I felt it because I have a good connection, a good intuition with my body. Your body is from moment to moment connected with the source, with nature, with the universe, and it's signaling from moment to moment what is good for you, what is a good choice. And that signaling, if you're in tune to it, will give you the healthiest food choices. But that's not what the diet companies and the companies who make the ketogenic products, which became a big business, carnivore products, paleo products, want you to know. Because then you follow your own and they don't have you under control anymore. They want you to know that that is the perfect diet. It's the arrogance of the mind to think they know everything about nature. But we don't know. Science can't make papaya. They can use the seeds. Science can make a tree. They can use the seeds. Science doesn't know everything that's in a fruit. They know certain vitamins, but it doesn't know everything that works inside. It's energy. And if you allow the energy, if you allow yourself, you will get the inspirations to get the right foods. Here is it. If this video speaks to you, if your intuition in the video speaks to you, that this is what I'm saying right now is good for you, then it's good for you. It's a paradigm shift. It's a paradigm shift from being in your mind and being separated from your being, because you're so much figuring out and trying to figure out and worrying about food and struggling with food and obsessing about food, that you disconnect from your inspirations. And when you do that, you plan out something that your body doesn't want. Even if it has the best studies and intentions and the ketogenic diet, this percent of fat and this percent of proteins, even if it has the best intentions, it still takes you out of balance, because your body knows moment to moment what it wants, when it wants to eat, how much it wants to eat, and don't measuring with the weight or certain timing or this and that, because it's moment to moment that the miracles happen in nature. And every moment your cells, the process in your body, your cells react different every moment to moment, based on the environment, based on the atmosphere, based on your happiness level, based on your stress level, based on all these different categories. Are we having a relationship right here? Now you're in focus. There you are. And what I want to give you is that new paradigm that science is not the end of be all. It's not the end. It's not where you know what to eat. It's an obsession that started, that brings people down, that makes them more conscious about food and food than ever before. This generation has a destructive relationship with food, and I want the people who most suffer from it, there's so many people who suffer from it, who don't even know what to eat anymore, who don't even know if they can eat anything at all anymore, who are like, oh, let me just breathe air, maybe that's it, I don't need anything anymore, and fast, which fasting can be good if you're inspired. I just did a 4-day fast for 3 weeks ago, but because I was inspired, and I didn't say I'm going to do 10 days, I didn't say I'm going to do 21 days, I said whenever I feel inspired to eat again, I will eat. That's on so many people's heart, and they're busy, their mind's busy all day thinking about food, and I can relate to my mind used to be busy all day to think about food. And yes, you love me. Yes, you want to cuddle. My mind used to be busy all day to think about food. If you take that out, you have so much more capacity and energy for all the things that you love, like vlogging or talking about a subject or putting things on YouTube or doing whatever you love, being with your loved ones and relaxing. And don't every time you eat sit in front of the food and be like, oh my god, does it have all the nutrients? That's resistance. That closes a little bit the beautiful life energy that comes through. And the life energy, when it's open, it helps you to digest, it helps you to choose the right foods, it helps you to give you the inspiration, what foods you want to eat from moment to moment, because it changes moment to moment. And that's why these diets and these companies, they don't want you to choose yourself moment to moment. They don't want you to trust yourself. It's all about trusting yourself. It's literally all about trusting yourself. If you trust yourself, then you will make the right choices with food. You will, from moment to moment, know what to eat, when to stop to eat, and you will feel that difference between the inspiration or like a craving. So no one shares that. No one. Literally, everybody is so much in their heads and so much in the science, and it has to be science, and I have to eat this and I have to eat that, and these have oxalants and these have what is it called, lectins, and this. Which inspired, you eat whatever you're most excited about in the moment, and it's your intuition. If you need help with it, hit me up. I do it. It's an art. It's an art, and it's a way. It's more advanced. You can't even compare it with the science, because your cells have infinite intelligence that knows exactly, that's connected to the intelligence of the universe, that knows exactly where you are, what food you need, what food your stomach needs. And that's what no one tells you. That's what no one tells you. And no one tells you how to get that inspiration, which is by following your excitement from moment to moment. It doesn't have to be connected to anything, with no expectations. And meditation is a big thing too. Just remember the universe, the intelligence of the universe around us has way more knowing about what you put in your body, about who you're talking with, about the choices you make, than any science or studies can ever have. Because those studies were made in a moment in time where there was a different kind of energy, and a lot of these studies are manipulated by the observer and manipulated by the belief of the observer. So if you trust yourself, and I know that's one of the hardest things in our society today, because everybody makes an how-to video and you believe the how-to videos and believe the studies because people tell you studies are true and studies are important and science and blah blah blah. But your intelligence is your body knows, and that's it. You know. If you trust yourself, that's how the tree doesn't need a how-to grow. The tree just goes in inspiration. The bird doesn't need a how-to fly. It's in him. It's in our genetics to know what to eat. It's in our intelligence to know what to do. Our physical mind is there to translate our physical reality. And it's amazing. And it's connected. Don't ever think that I'm talking about shutting off the mind. It's part of us. But our higher mind, which we're connected to by our feelings of inspirations, and it's in every part of ourselves. If we relaxed, if we are carefree about our life, about food, about people around us, if we have this carefree, happy alignment, then we make the amazing choices moment to moment. Hit me up, leave some comments. I always love hearing about it. And if you feel drawn to this video, there's a certain reason why you'd feel drawn to this video. Because I express my excitement, and your excitement led you here. And this will get bigger and bigger. And this will eventually be the replacement for the scientific headiness that we trust ourselves and we know moment to moment what to eat. And we'll be so carefree about food, and we'll just be an exciting experience to eat with our friends and whatever. And we will laugh, and we will not tell each other, oh, you should eat that, you should eat that, you should not eat that because of the signs of that, and build resistance like that. We will just enjoy together, laugh together, eat together, and the natural health will just freaking flow through our bodies. Okay? Alright, peace.